Bible prophecy, the bear. Daniel 7 verse 5. Daniel 7:5, and the bear with 3 ribs. And behold, another beast, a second, like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, Arise, devour much flesh. Many biblical scholars have traditionally identified the second beast of Daniel 7 as the Medo-Persian Empire, but a closer analysis suggests that the bear more accurately symbolizes 2 different kingdoms, Greece under Alexander the Great, and the prophetic role of Russia in the latter days. The bear as a symbol of Greece. In Nebuchadnezzar's dream of the great image in Daniel 2, Greece corresponds to the belly and thighs of bronze. Similarly, the bear in Daniel 7 can be linked to Greece under Alexander the Great. Alexander's conquests demonstrated characteristics akin to a bear: brutal, overpowering, and relentless. The bear's posture, raised up on one side, could signify Alexander's unique approach in battle, often striking with a single decisive force. His victory over Darius III at the Battle of Gaugamela, 331 BC, reflected the bear's raw power, crushing an empire much larger than his own army. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. The 3 ribs in Alexander's successors. The 3 ribs in the bear's mouth symbolize 3 divisions of Alexander's empire after his death in 323 BC. His vast kingdom was split among his generals. 1 Ptolemaic kingdom, Egypt and Africa, ruled by Ptolemy I. 2 Seleucid Empire, Middle East and Persia to India, ruled by Seleucus I. 3 Macedonia and Thrace, Greece and parts of Europe, ruled by Antigonus and later Lysimachus. These 3 divisions align with the bear's ribs, symbolizing how Alexander's empire was broken apart, but continued to devour much flesh through warfare and conflict among the successor states. I have made the earth, the man, and the beast that are upon the ground, by my great power and by my outstretched arm, and have given it unto whom it seemed meet unto me. Jeremiah 27 verse. The bear as a symbol of Russia. While Greece was the historical fulfillment of the bear in Daniel 7, the prophetic fulfillment extends to Russia in modern times. The bear has long been associated with Russia, even in secular contexts, and its geopolitical actions closely resemble the prophecy. 1. The Greek connection to Russia. The Russian Orthodox Church is rooted in Greek Orthodoxy, maintaining Greek liturgical traditions. The Russian alphabet, Cyrillic, was developed from Greek letters. Both Greece and Russia have historically embraced a philosophy of state power that often suppresses individual freedoms. This deep connection suggests that Russia inherits Greece's role in biblical prophecy, fulfilling the bear's significance in the modern world. The 3 ribs as the Soviet republics. The bear's 3 ribs can prophetically represent the 3 major republics that joined Russia to form the Soviet Union, USSR, in 1922. 1. Transcaucasian Socialist Federative Soviet Republic, modern-day Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. 2. Belarusian Soviet Socialist Republic, modern Belarus. 3. Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, modern Ukraine. These regions were devoured by Soviet expansion, just as the bear in Daniel's vision was commanded to arise, devour much flesh. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Habakkuk 2:6. 3. Russia's aggression and the call to devour much flesh. Following the formation of the USSR, Russia aggressively expanded its control through the Holodomor, forced famine in Ukraine, 1932 to 1933. Millions of Ukrainians perished. The Soviet purges under Stalin. Religious groups, including Jews and Orthodox Christians, were persecuted. The Cold War and military invasions. Russia sought to extend communist ideology across the world. This reflects the prophecy's command, arise, devour much flesh. The bear was not only a kingdom of conquest, but also one of oppression and destruction. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Habakkuk 2:5. Prophetic implications for the future. Russia's role in biblical prophecy remains significant. In Ezekiel 38 to 39, Russia, Magog, leads an alliance against Israel in the last days. The bear's aggressive nature, as seen in Daniel 7:5, foreshadows Russia's geopolitical movements today. And thou shalt come from thy place out of the north parts, thou and many people with thee, all of them riding upon horses, a great company and a mighty army. Ezekiel 38. Conclusion. The bear in Daniel 7 represents both Greece under Alexander the Great and Russia in the modern era. The three ribs symbolize Alexander's divided empire and the Soviet republics that formed the USSR. The command to devour much flesh has been fulfilled through historical conquests and modern geopolitical aggression. As prophecy unfolds, the bear remains a central force in the shaping of world events, pointing toward the fulfillment of Ezekiel 38 and the final confrontation between the kingdoms of men and the kingdom of God. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Daniel 7, verse 27.
That was perfect ending with Daniel chapter 7, 27.